How to make a newsletter. Today, a newsletter is considered an essential feature of virtually every business or organization. Fortunately, various templates and other design guides make laying out a newsletter easier than ever. However, that still leaves the more challenging task of filling that newsletter with material that people actually want to read. Here are some tips about how to make a newsletter informative and enjoyable to read. Write with your audience in mind before you write the first sentence of your newsletter. Ask yourself this all-important question: who am I writing this newsletter for? It's hard to write a newsletter people want to read if you haven't considered who will be reading it. What do they need to know? What do they have in common? Be aware of what the interests of your readers are, and then be sure you are meeting those needs and interests in everything you write. Encourage feedback. No matter how much time and effort you put into your newsletter, there is really only one way to find out whether your newsletter is successfully meeting its goals, and that is through direct feedback from the people who read it. The best technique for how to make a newsletter that gets feedback is to simply ask for it. So make sure your newsletter articles ask for reader response at the end and include an email address or other means of contacting you. Write about people. The possible topics for how to make a newsletter interesting are endless, but one form of article always gets attention, and that is articles about people. Everyone likes to read about the people they know, and especially about themselves. Never miss an opportunity to write about people in your target audience and include photographs whenever possible. This will turn the people you cover into your newsletter's greatest promoters as they show the article to everyone they know. Make your articles a fast read. People have only so much time to read your newsletter, so make it easy for them to get right to what they want to know by making your articles brief and to the point. A longer article is not necessarily a better one, and often what is said with many words can be just as effectively or better said with fewer. How to make a newsletter that doesn't suffer from too much verbiage means striving to write to express rather than impress, and by keeping your newsletter articles short and concise.